I know this is something really, really big. So I'm just gonna jump on it right now. I found this on Twitter, okay? It says, from Weekly Shogakukan edition, a look at the new Inuyasha-related anime. It appears that it is about, the full title is Hanyo no Yashahime, Sengoku wo Tohisoshi. Rumiko Takahashi is responsible for the main character designs, turning to do music. I would just like to start saying that I draw comics and manga, and I do what I do because of Rumiko Takahashi. Rumiko has been a huge influence from so many of us. Like, Rumiko has been so many classic animes that are just invaluable to the industry and for all of us especially. We all grew up watching Inuyasha as kids, as teenagers. Of course, that my first reaction when I just found this in Twitter was, okay, is this for reals? Isn't this like fake? That was my first thought, but apparently this is really going to happen. Also, as you can see here in the poster, this is definitely Rumiko's hand drawing, right? There's no lie in that. And yeah, we really don't know these characters. I mean, most of us, we don't speak Japanese, so we have to believe in what the translators write and what these sources affirm. And we have to trust them because they are playing with all our emotions and hopes here. So yeah, this is real, but it looks like very, very, very big. It looks like this is actually going to happen. So people is going crazy. Was my reaction after I realized what was happening. Not only Rumiko is back to work, but also Kaoru Wada, who is responsible for the original soundtrack of Inuyasha. That this is not going to be just a random spin-off, it's not going to be forced for the money, because Rumiko is the wealthiest woman in Japan. She really doesn't need to do this, okay? She doesn't need to do this, but she's still doing it. Now, I figured out I was pregnant like a month ago, so now, seeing that my favorite anime, like ever, is going to have a new anime about the kids of the main characters. It's something like, oh my god, and I can imagine like my son watching this, like, oh my god, this levels to me. Like, Rumiko is the reason why I do what I do. I won't stop repeating that, okay? Let's just take a quick look at the character designs I have here, okay? I'm gonna share with you because there's not much information about this anime series. They are trying to keep this. There are some character designs revealed, and yeah, we're all for it. We're super happy about that. Look at this cutie. This is a whole statement because lots of people believe that Inuyasha and Kagome were going to have a boy, and just look at the design, like. She definitely inherited Inuyasha's personality. Just look at her face, like all cocky and arrogant. Like, I love it, a lot of energy. And we can see the influence of both of them. Like, yeah, the face is Inuyasha's face, just with lashes. She has a sword. I believe this is Inuyasha's sword. But also she has a bow and a arrow. So probably she has like both kind of powers, like, and also the half demon ones. And yeah, this in the middle for me is the most like Inuyasha resemblant. Maybe Kagome's sewing abilities weren't very good at the moment. Just look at this. But well, it has right. And the hair, I just can't help but remind me of Shippo. This really reminds me of Shippo. So I don't know. I think she's adorable. She looks like compact, you know, but full of energy. So this is definitely gonna be such a fun character. I would love to see how Inuyasha and Kagome live with her, like deal with her as parents. Like, I don't know how that dynamic would work, but that's just so interesting for me. Maybe I can learn something from them. Then we have this. What is this? This character, it's also a lady, it's a girl, and it's the daughter of Sesshomaru, which is, well, this is a very heated discussion because, okay, yeah, Sesshomaru's daughter, we can see the resemblance, right? She's also wearing like this thing, as just like her father. I can also see like some kind of resemblance to Sango's armors. She looks like calm, serene, like, you know, just as Sesshomaru's daughter will be. And yeah, she's gonna be the co-protagonist along with Inuyasha's daughter. I don't know any names or anything yet, but nobody knows. Like, there's very little information revealed, but just look at this. Amazing, the design. But the main controversy is like, who is her mother? Because of course, like in the series, was always Rin and Sesshomaru, but of course Rin is like, what, an 8-year-old girl? And Sesshomaru is, of course, and that's probably something like controversial. However, we cannot like just judge because Sesshomaru is actually a demon. I know that demons, this is stated several times in Inuyasha, they have like really long lives, significantly longer lives than humans. I think that Sesshomaru would not have any kind of problem just waiting for Rin to grow up, you know? So yeah, nothing wrong with that. So yeah, that's my point of view. That's how I see it. I don't know, I see in Sesshomaru this kind of like resemblance to wolves. You know that the wolves normally like they okay, that's the person I want to protect, and he did that with Rin. I don't think there's any other option there. And don't worry if she's a girl, because she of course will grow up just like anybody else. I don't know what you guys think. Just let me know in the comments if you think something else, or if you think this is something horrible you don't wanna talk about. Okay, let's just take a quick look at this beauty. Just look at her expressions, look at her energy. Beautiful. And then we have this one. I think this is my favorite design page I've seen from this project so far. I don't know, like this is definitely Rumiko's hand. This is the real deal. This is not fake. This is not forced. She looks to have a very strong character, which is something like very kind of Rumiko's character. They have like really strong personalities, but also like very emotional. Just look at all the different emotions she has. Even that she's one of the most like less expressive characters. She's Sesshomaru's daughter, for God's so this is just beautiful. This is presumably going to be Miroku and Sango's. If you watch Inuyasha Kanketsu Hen, you will probably see that Sango and Miroku had triplets, okay? Only see one. I have a lot of questions about that. What happened with the other two? I don't know what the powers of this guy are. I'm just so curious. I can't wait to know. Well, the thing is that we don't have, the only thing that this is something that is going to happen. This is something we're all so excited about. The reason why I do what I do, look, this is my work. I heavily inspire in Rumiko. Let's celebrate, everybody. Let's just party, because yeah, and wait, okay, we're gonna have this amazing, like I want to see the dynamic, like how the characters have evolved with the time, how they get along now, right? And how their children get along, and what's the main challenge? Like, it's not a well, I deal with that. Like, I just have so many questions now. Is this gonna be a long series, a short series? We have to wait. So yeah, guys, this is the breaking news I wanted to talk about. Thank you, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.